Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Harvey, I'm Head of Geography at Belmont Community School, and in this presentation you're going to find out about the fantastic opportunities which studying GCSE Geography at Belmont offers. So to start out with, I'd like to show you the Fast 4 activity which our Year 8 students completed in their taster lessons for GCSE Geography, and it would be fantastic if you would like to pause me and ask our Year 8 students exactly what they learnt about this image. So the reason we picked this image is because not only is image interpretation a key geographical skill and a feature of many exam questions, but it also illustrates that in geography we focus on the major challenges which our world faces. Okay? And of course, the impacts of climate change just being one of the different challenges we investigate. So our GCSE has 3 different exam papers. Like many of the new GCSEs, there isn't any coursework. So what I would like to show you now is some of the key and really interesting content we investigate in each of these 3 papers. So our first exam paper looks at physical geography, and really at the heart of this paper, we investigate physical processes which shape our world, which influence human actions. So our first topic starts with investigating the challenge of natural hazards. One of the issues that we look at there is why, when tectonic hazards occur in high-income countries, why do less people die? Why are less people impacted? In this topic, we also look at weather hazards, and we focus on tropical storms and hazards that the UK can face, and we look at climate change. Our second topic investigates living world, so we can see that quite horrific picture I've picked there. We look at how human actions can damage Alaska. We also look at how we can conserve cold environments, such as Alaska. We also investigate tropical rainforests as well, with a major focus on the Amazon. Our third topic investigates physical landscapes in the UK. Really, that's the rivers and coast section. And just as an example of one of the things we study in that image, we look at the dramatic coastal landscape of the UK and how physical processes interact to create this unique landscape. In our second exam paper, we look at the human world. Of course, there's an interlink between paper 1 and paper 2. We, of course, look at how physical processes shape human actions, how human actions impact physical processes. The first topic we investigate is urban issues and challenges, and a lovely opportunity for students is to look at our part of the world and investigate Newcastle as an example of a UK major city. For instance, how Newcastle is changing. So we can see Newcastle's new tallest building there, the Hadrian Tower. In our second topic, the change in economic world, we look at lower income countries and we investigate, well, why are parts of our world less developed? And in that picture there, we look at individual lives and we think about what challenges do people face in low-income countries. Why are those challenges still a problem in today's modern world, but also how high-income countries, of course, have a role in helping the low-income countries. We also look at the United Kingdom, economic change in the UK, and future change that our country will face. Okay, future projects our country is carrying out, such as High Speed 2. In the third topic, we look at the challenge of resource management. One of the really interesting things we investigate there are the impacts of how we generate electric. So we look at our country's new nuclear power station, still under construction, Hinkley Point, and positive and negative impacts of that. We also investigate renewable power, such as looking at the world's biggest wind farm, the London Array. And we have a major focus on water as a resource as well. Now, the third exam paper is really one of the many things that makes geography stand out as a fantastic opportunity for students to study. Geography is really the only subject at GCSE where we develop understanding in the classroom, but then we go out into the real world and test a question, test a hypothesis. And that, of course, is building key skills for future study. It provides a fantastic opportunity for students to mention in interviews and applications for sixth form courses, for university courses as well. That learning about theory and applying it to the real world, developing a hypothesis, testing that hypothesis, evaluating how that theory has been investigated. Okay, that's useful for any future study, a unique thing about geography. So we carry out 2 pieces of fieldwork at least, and these are the 2 pieces which are required for the 3rd exam paper. So as our physical geography fieldwork, we study the coastline of County Durham and we visit Seaham Hall Beach. For our human geography fieldwork, we focus on the Ouseburn in Newcastle. We investigate this really diverse and interesting regeneration project. And we think, well, what has the impact of this regeneration project been? Is it truly sustainable? And there's so many fantastic things we learn about the Ouseburn. Now, I'm really excited to show you some of the opinions of our past students. So I would love for you to pause me and read through this fantastic comment which a student's kindly given us. And we have here another lovely comment of a past student who finished studying geography at Belmont last year. So if you'd like to pause me again to read that, you're more than welcome to. And I think such a lovely comment for the student to mention is just that last part there, allowing me to get top grades. And we're really proud of our students' achievement in geography at Belmont. Just to give you an example of that, the last set of external exams which took place in 2009, 7 of our students achieved a grade 9. Okay, that's obviously through their hard work and commitment, but also the high levels of challenge in our lesson, and also the support which students receive. And a department, I could just mention, achieving 7 grade 9s is unusual. It's a fantastic achievement of our students and something that we're very proud of at Belmont. So I'd just like to mention now some of the exciting enrichment opportunities which we have for our students. So here on screen, we have our visit to Northern Ireland, which we're going to offer students at GCSE. Now, this isn't an essential part of the course. Students don't have to attend this as a requirement for the exam paper, but I'm sure all of our students will be really keen to take part in this. We're really excited about this opportunity. So just some of the things about our Northern Ireland visit, and we study the dramatic and beautiful coastline of Northern Ireland. We can see the Carricker Reid rope bridge, and of course we don't say to students you have to walk across the rope bridge. They might just see some of their friends do that, but it's just an exciting, fun opportunity to visit this tourist attraction, to learn about this section of Northern Ireland's coastline. We visit the Titanic Centre in Belfast, and of course we learn about the Titanic itself, which is an important part of geography, learning about the heritage of a city. But we also, when we visit the Titanic Centre, which we can see there in that bottom left-hand picture, we look at the industry of shipbuilding in Belfast, key part of Northern Ireland's economy when it was a much bigger part of Belfast's employment structure. And we learn about the process of deindustrialisation, how that's impacted Belfast and Northern Ireland's economy as a whole. And we also learn about the regeneration of this part of Belfast as well, what's now called the Titanic Quarter, and how that's having a positive impact on Northern Ireland's economy, and how it's a really interesting part of Belfast as well. Okay. We will visit, I'll just mention, the dry dock where the Titanic was actually built. And students will get the opportunity to go into that dry dock to really appreciate the sheer size of the Titanic and what a fantastic engineering achievement it was for the people of Belfast. And of course, no trip to Northern Ireland would be complete without visiting the Giant's Causeway to learn about the formation of this dramatic section of Northern Ireland's coast, and also the impacts of tourism to this attraction as well. Some of the other fantastic enrichment opportunities we have for our students include the Scholars into School programme, which involves Durham County Council working with Durham University. We have the opportunity, which we certainly have benefited from, our students have benefited from previously, of many international students visiting our classes and teaching students about the part of the world they're from, the unique culture of their home country, and lots of creative, interesting tasks which those Durham University students, both undergraduates and postgraduates, carry out with our students. We also have the fantastic opportunity for our students to visit Geographical Association lectures at Northumbria University. And for many students, that's one of their first opportunities to actually go into a university, which is just such an important, fantastic opportunity. And also to experience geography at that higher level. And I must say, to learn about different parts of the world as well, through visiting lecturers who present at these Geographical Association lectures. So thank you very much for listening to me give that presentation. I really look forward to receiving any questions from yourselves. You're more than welcome to email me. Okay, my email address is on the school website, but I'll just mention it now as well. It's a.harvey@belmontschool.org.uk. Thank you very much for your time, and I really look forward to receiving questions from you.